So I am in New York City at the moment, and I thought I would do a room tour for you guys. I have stayed at this hotel before, but not in this particular room, this particular type of room. I am at the Trump Towers in Central Park. It is really a beautiful hotel. I haven't explored everything, but I have been here a couple days, so I have been here long enough to explore my little room. So before I get into the room tour, just a couple notes. I am staying in the Parkview Suite. So basically, it is an upgrade of a regular room. It's a suite, so not all the rooms are like this if you do book a standard room. And I just wanted a view of anything, because if you guys know, last time I was in New York, I stayed at the Empire Hotel, and I will link that below. That was the worst experience ever because of the view. It was literally a brick wall right next to me. It was so awful. So I wanted to ensure that I had a really nice view and just at least open, because I do get claustrophobic, and I did not want to be claustrophobic this time around. So I did book that, and I also booked a suite just because I like to have room when I do travel. I'm here for quite a while. I'm here for a week. For both work and pleasure. So while I'm here for a while, I do like to be really comfortable, as if I'm back in my own home, because I do actually spend a lot of time in my hotel, I think, unlike a lot of people, because while I am here for meetings, I obviously work on my computer, and I need to be by my computer at all times. So I'm editing and uploading while I'm here. A few notes I should say before also, you know what? Let's just get into the room tour, and then I'll tell you guys about the service and the overall experience after. So enjoy. Okay, so this is the door. So we just came into the door, and the first thing you see is this bar setup. It has the mini bar down here, the little key in it, and it has a bunch of little liquors and cups and everything you basically need for a good time. And I have already delved into the little mini bars, so don't judge me. And as you can see, I also have delved into these little snacky snacks, which come in handy when you're a little drunk at night. This is the room service, which I've had, and I don't love the room service here, which is very sad because I love getting room service, but just not at this hotel. Got your Keurig I haven't used. They come and give you complimentary waters like this every day when they clean. They gave me a complimentary Coke, and then chocolates they leave as well. These things are amazing. I love the gum. Got that from there. And then this is so amazing. I make them bring me up one like all the time because I love these and I want to take them home. It's a milk chocolate bar, but it does taste really, really good. I can't lie. And then there's a painting. So now an overview of the room. Okay, so I love the chandelier. I think it's really, really pretty. And I think it's nice decor. It does feel a little gaudy. By the way, these are the things you need to open up the curtains and the shears. I notice they have these in more higher end hotels, and it can be a little confusing sometimes. These still confuse me. I don't even know. I'm always just pressing all the buttons, and I've been here 2 days. So that little platter thing was actually on the table, but since I ate room service, they moved it down, and then they didn't move it back, and I'm just too lazy because I'm on vacation. So there's the little dining area. I think it's really cute and sweet, but obviously if you're traveling alone, you don't want to eat there, so I don't know. It's there, I guess, if you don't want to eat alone. Okay, and then they have these huge TVs, which I really, really love. By the way, check out the view. That is Central Park, hence the Park Suite View title of this room. And then you have a couch and a table, and then that really pretty mirror. It looks like a Z Gallery mirror. I've been shopping for my own home lately, and I think I saw it in Z Gallery. Then you got these 2 lamps, and then over here is sort of like a desk area. Has a nice little chair. I've been using this a lot, and a little phone and the little plugins over there. Again, more Trump water. And yeah, okay, so this is the view that I have from this room, and I think it's a really pretty view. You can see the city and, of course, Central Park right across the street, which I actually went over, and I didn't get raped in Central Park, so that was a white girl success. It's actually really pretty, so if you ever come here, go over to Central Park during the daytime. And yeah, and then that's right below me is the entrance, and this is Central Park West. The address for this hotel is 1 Central Park. And then if you can see over there, more hustle and bustle of New York. So that's what that looks like. And this thing is like so trippy. I kind of love it. It's like super trippy though. Okay, so another overview of this room. It is definitely like gaudy, and even for me to say that, you know it's gaudy. So yeah, so we're gonna go in to the bedroom. Oh, by the way, I love these that they can control it. That last hotel I stayed in, the Empire Hotel, which I'll link below if you haven't seen that hotel room tour, honestly was the worst thing ever when it came to temperature. So I live for this. Okay, so then there's a closet, and there's me. Oh, hey. There's a closet, and I have yet to hang anything up. And if you guys watched my video from yesterday, you know what these are on my arms. And then the doorman brought up the suitcases for me and put them on there. So this suitcase was like a carry-on one where I had my hair products and beauty products. And then this is my clothes and my shoes, which is like crazy. Sometimes I live out of a suitcase, sometimes I hang things up. So far I've been living out of a suitcase because I've been pretty busy. Okay, so I'll give you an overview of this room. Now what's confusing about this room, I like it, and there's the bathroom right there. Okay, so what's confusing about this room is the curtain. So I pushed those back like by hand, like physically myself, because there's no like buttons for it. I've looked everywhere and you'll see there's no buttons for it. So I was like super confused. So I kind of just pushed it back a little for some light. Again, it has a really nice big TV in here, which I really appreciate because I do watch most of my TV when I'm on vacation in my bedroom. And there's just my stuff on it. And this chair, which, I mean, you could sit and look out. But again, it's kind of just like the same view. You do see the New York skyline, which is really pretty. And I just like big windows and openness, and I like to see out. Otherwise, I feel kind of claustrophobic. Again, the view of this beats the Empire Hotel just so much better. Like, oh my gosh, Empire Hotel was, yeah, it was a little cheaper than this, but not much. And for what you're getting, it's a huge difference. There's my pile of dirty clothes. Where do you guys put your dirty clothes when you go on vacation? I always like fold them up and put them in a corner because I don't know, I feel weird to put them back in my suitcase. There's a little nightstand, and these little things right here are to turn on your lights, which took me a minute to figure out. This is the bed, which is super, super comfortable. I actually love the mattresses, and I believe you can purchase a mattress for your own home, which I think is super cool. My bra and panties, which I gotta change into for later. Yeah, pretty standard bed. I think it's a very chic room. It is a little masculine for my taste, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers, right? Okay. So then you come over here, and this is the bathroom. Now, when I looked on Yelp, actually, I didn't read the reviews beforehand. I read them after I booked this hotel room. A lot of people complained about how small the bathroom was, and I was really, really scared. So I was like, oh my gosh, like bathroom space is everything, because I spend most of my time in the bathroom getting ready, like not even joking. So I was really, really scared. The Empire Hotel was so, so, so small. And the Shangri-La Hotel that I stayed in Toronto, which I also have a room tour I'll link below, was so, so big. And their bathroom was like worth the price for sure. Now, I wouldn't say this is small, but it's definitely, it's average to me. Like for a suite, is it grand? No, but it's average. It's not super small, which I was really scared about. It was fine. So here it is. I will say, I don't know why they did this at the Empire Hotel too. Sorry. I'm going to be finishing my hair in a minute. I don't know why the hotels put that over the toilet. Like, look, all your cords get, like, they can fall in the toilet. They can go in there. It's kind of weird that it's right there. They need to redesign this differently. But everything's gold in here. It's actually really luxurious. And the mirrors, hello. Oh my God, that little bird on my arm is so distracting. Those are the mirrors. And then they replace these flowers every day. So they're fresh flowers. This I thought was super cute. I actually needed Q-tips, so it came in handy. And I did take the Q-tips out, but I thought it was like really cute. I kind of want to take this with me. I don't know if you're allowed to, but I'm sure they'll just bill me if you're not allowed to. And then there's lotion, and then Microactive. So it's ample counter space, not a lot, especially if you're more than one person traveling. Little gold. I don't know what that phone does. And then there's the toilet. There's the shower, which is nice. This curtain was a little dirty, not gonna lie. Like the bottom of it was dirty and they replaced it for me. So whatever, it was fine. It just was like kind of stained. So it kind of grossed me out. And then you have just the bathtub, which is great for shaving your legs. And then you got the gold little thing. And then the shower is really, really nice as well. And then those are my beauty products. They do give you the Trump shampoo and conditioner. But that caviar stuff is amazing from Sephora. And then this is where your towels are, which they are really great about replenishing for you. And then I'm going to close this real quick. This is really nice. I really appreciated this. This kind of was like, oh, this bathroom's not that bad. You can lay out all your makeup and hair stuff right here, which I think is really nice. They have a makeup mirror right there, and then a little light right there as well. So it's kind of nice. I think it has really nice bathroom lighting for doing your makeup, and I know my hair is crazy. That's why I'm going to finish it. But yeah, it's kind of nice. And then I have a little stool. You can just pull it out. I stand doing my makeup when I'm here for some reason. So that is the bathroom. And I think that's pretty much it. This is the closet space, which I haven't yet to use. And they have a safe. Oh, yeah, I did hang up a dress. I wore it the other day, and I hung it up just in case I want to wear it again. And so, yeah. And then you have a nice full-length mirror for selfies. But I honestly like the bathroom mirrors a little better, so, or lighting anyways. Okay, so that is the bedroom. Then right here, got the suite. little overview, and I'll just peek out really quick, but there's a hallway, like a private hallway for the suites. So you have that person right across, but then it's just a private hallway. Okay, so yeah, that was the room tour. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that overview of the room. I'm not the greatest cameraman, so I do apologize, but I figure it gives you a little more in-depth look than just looking at pictures. I will say by looking at pictures, I'm not disappointed by the room, but pictures obviously do sell it a lot better, so I wanted to give you guys a more real review of like me going around. It's also good to check Yelp, although some of the Yelp reviews I don't feel were very accurate. I don't know why people sometimes just go in there and dispute things, but this was as accurate and as, you know, open as I could make it. Now for my personal experience, I do like the room. I think it's really nice. I did visit my friend at a separate hotel. I believe it was called Casa, and it was so much more luxurious. It was so much more modern. I feel like this hotel, specifically this room, is a little dated, but I know that's kind of like the Trump appeal sort of thing, and you know, he's into the gaudy, and you know, it may be for older people and not necessarily hip young people. I loved the W. I wish I would have done a review of that when I stayed in Times Square. I love that one so much, but it was booked because this was kind of like last minute. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on like the actual room. Now, I have a hair, hold on. Okay, that's a little better. Now, the actual service of this hotel, again, with the higher end hotels, I don't know if this is 4-star or 5-star, but it's definitely one of those. With the higher end hotels, the service is really what you're paying for. They're so great here. They're so polite and nice. Sometimes when I check in alone, especially in a nice hotel or when I stay in like a bougie room by myself, they think I'm like a hooker or something like that. I know they do, because every time I go down to the bar in my hotel, like people are always keeping their eye on me. Like the front desk people like always are coming around. Like I think they think I'm some sort of hooker or something, which is okay, whatever. They can think what they want. So I didn't really get that vibe here at this particular hotel, which is good because I've gotten it at the past like few hotels I've stayed at, specifically when I come to New York. And they are just really on it with the service. The cleaning service can come like twice a day, I think. It's crazy. And if you put the little privacy thing outside, they don't come in, which is great because some hotels like just totally disregard that there's a privacy please thing out and they just like come right in, which is sometimes a little awkward and uncomfortable, if you know what I mean. They're really great at just replenishing things. Now, what they did that went above and beyond, in my opinion, was the first night I got here, I really, really needed tweezers, but I didn't want to go out. It was like late, and I had just gotten in, and I didn't want to go out, but I like really needed tweezers because I have a little like whisker, a little chin hair that grows in here like once every 3 months. It's like, oh, I hate that I have a whisker. It's like the worst thing ever. But I gotta pluck that shit. And literally, it'll go from like not feeling it to like the longest hair you've ever seen in your life. And I had to get it because it was just gonna bother and bug me so much. And so I called down, I said, you guys have tweezers? They said, no, we can transfer you to housekeeping. They didn't. But then they said, we can, oh my gosh, I just realized like my whole boob is like exposed. Okay, sorry. And then they're like, no, but we can send someone out to go get it. And I said, oh, okay, great. So they went out and got it. They billed it to my room. It was so great. I was like, that is so nice. Like, and you can tell they went to like a drugstore of some sort because it was in like a, like, I don't know what it was, like a plastic bag. So like they went out and bought me like a new pair of tweezers, and they asked me if there was like a brand preference I had. I was like, no, any tweezers will do. So that was really nice. That went above and beyond. And then when you do order food from outside restaurants, they will also bring it up and they give you the option of having it billed to your room, which I personally like because I need all the cash I can get when I'm in New York. If I take a taxi or whatever I take, tipping, whatever, I like to just have cash with me because you just never know. And so it's kind of nice to like spare my cash when I can. But you can pay in cash if you want as well. And they bring it up to you, and it's really great and really wonderful. And I don't know if I've mentioned this, but in the Shangri-La Hotel, which again was my nicer experience of my hotels I stayed at recently, they do have a key for the elevator, which is wonderful. The W is the same way. You need to have key access for the elevator, to have access to the elevator, which I really appreciate because, you know, we get some crazy stalkers as girls out here, especially in this area that I'm in. Even if I'm just like walking out for a minute, I prefer to take cards when I'm in New York, but even if I'm just like walking outside for like literally a minute, I will get like stalkers, and it is so scary, and I'll like walk around, but they're like still there. So in order for them to take obviously they're not gonna know, well, they could know what room I go to, I guess, but they have to have a key access. So if someone does know where you're staying, like at least, you know, you got the key access. So yeah, and by the time you guys see this, I will no longer be at this hotel. So don't worry about that, about people showing up, because you never know, right? You just never know. It is the internet. So overall, that was my experience here at the Trump Hotel. I think it is nice. I have yet to visit the gift shop, but I did like that chocolate. I really want some chocolate, and I just feel like it's kind of like an experience. I think when you come to New York, especially, I picked the Trump Hotel out of all the other hotels available because of the name. I think you're gonna have this really luxurious experience, and it is really nice. I'm not gonna lie. Is it my favorite hotel I stayed at? No, but it's still really, really nice, and the beds are so comfortable. So I don't know, that was my little review and my little hotel room tour. If you guys enjoy these hotel room tours, make sure you let me know in the comments below, and I can definitely do more when I travel. I'm a little bit of a travel snob, I have to say. I like to have bougie rooms when I travel. I always have my whole life. It's like so weird. It's like even when I couldn't afford the room, I would still get it because it's like I just like to be bougie and just comfortable, you know. So anyways, that is going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hi to Rick Moranis, and until next time, here are my kisses for my little baby fishies. Mwah! Bye guys.